Welcome to The Explainer. I am so thrilled to have you here today. We're going to jump right in, because we are embarking on a super high-energy, totally analytical deconstruction of modern storytelling. Specifically, we're looking at the incredibly fast-paced, highly compressed narratives dominating today's digital media. Usually when we think of epic tales of crime, pursuit, and justice, we picture 2-hour movies, or these massive, sprawling novels, right? But what happens when an entire narrative arc, a thrilling police chase, the recovery of stolen goods, and the triumphant return to order, is literally compressed into mere seconds? How is info packaged when attention is the ultimate currency? We're going to break down this fascinating piece of source material to see exactly how this micro-storytelling operates, mapping out every single rapid-fire narrative beat.
Okay, let's dive into this and experience the raw, unfiltered energy of our source material. Listen to the exact transcript we're analyzing today. Baby police, whereas we found out it's, let's say, bye, la la la. I read it just like that. Unpunctuated, breathless, completely chaotic. Because, well, that is exactly how this media operates. It drops you straight into the deep end. There's no slow build-up, no gentle prologue. It's a sheer wall of linguistic momentum. At first glance, these fragmented words might seem like total nonsense, but I promise you, within this wild rush of words lies a highly structured, incredibly efficient narrative designed to lock in your attention instantly.
Section 1. The Crime and the Hero. Building the Universe.
And this brilliantly illustrates how modern digital storytelling uses pure metadata, the titles and tags of the video, to do all the heavy lifting of world building. Notice the stark contrast here. On one side, we've got our antagonists clearly defined right from the jump, the thief car and the bad guy. And on the other side, our protagonists and their objective. We have baby police, our hero Emmie, and the driving mission to save the bag. Before you even hit play, the entire stakes of the story are laid out for you. We instantly know this is the story of Officer Emmie chasing a thief in a car to recover a stolen bag. Boom! The core conflict of a high-stakes pursuit is established immediately. We don't need complex imagery or some lengthy backstory. The metadata acts as the foundation, which lets the actual narrative move at breakneck speed.
Section 2. The search begins, initiating the mystery.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how isolating just 2 simple words completely shifts our perspective. Where is? In the context of our micro-narrative, this isn't just a casual question, right? It's the immediate initiation of the mystery. Officer Emmie has arrived on the scene. The bag is gone. The bad guy is on the run, and our protagonist establishes the exact parameters of the chase right here. By isolating these words, we see the exact pivot point where the story hooks you. It demands your active participation.
Which brings us to the fundamental question driving this entire pursuit. Where is the missing bag and the bad guy? I really want you to consider how incredibly effective this is. A crime has been committed, the theft of a bag. The perpetrator is fleeing in a thief car. By posing the mystery of their location immediately, you, the viewer, are no longer just watching. You are basically deputized into the search. It's a masterful technique for keeping the audience engaged. You aren't given a second to let your mind wander. You are strapped right into the police car with Officer Emmie, scanning the horizon. Let's move to Section 3 and see how this builds. Discovery and swift resolution. A swift conclusion. So the crucial point here is the staggering velocity of this narrative. Mapping this out on a timeline reveals the sheer, mind-boggling speed. At point 1, the absolute beginning, we get the chaotic initiation of the chase with, baby, police. Then just 2 narrative beats later, at point 2, we hit the climax. We found out. The mystery is solved, the bag is located, and then almost instantaneously at point 3, the denouement. Let's say bye. The bad guy is presumably apprehended, the stolen bag is recovered by Officer Emmie, and the conflict is entirely resolved. The pacing here is absolutely wild. It shifts from high-stress pursuit to complete narrative closure in a matter of syllables. It's literally a masterclass in stripping a story down to its barest, most essential mechanics so you don't have a single millisecond of downtime.
And then we arrive at this vital structural element, la la la. Now, in the context of our source material, this is far more than just a catchy musical phrase. It is the definitive audio cue signifying a successful mission resolution. It's the sound of justice being served, the stolen bag being returned, and a complete restoration of order in the Officer Emmie universe. Think about it. Just as classical symphonies have that final, resolving chord that tells the audience the journey is over, La 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 functions as the immediate, undeniable denouement of this micro-narrative arc. It signals to the viewer that it is finally safe to exhale. The bad guy has been defeated.
Section 4. Breaking the fourth wall. Digital engagement.
The very second the narrative concludes, there's this abrupt, highly engineered transition straight back to the reality of digital consumption. Let's break down these highly efficient final instructions, which are extracted directly from our source transcript. Step 1, subscribe. Step 2, click here. Step 3, continue watching more videos right now. The whole story of Officer Emmie in a thief car was ultimately just a vehicle to bring the viewer to this exact moment. The language immediately shifts from the imaginative world of police and bad guys to the cold, direct imperative of digital engagement. It is a perfectly designed loop. The rapid-fire storytelling captures your attention, the swift resolution gives you that quick hit of satisfaction, and then, before your brain can even process that the story is over, these specific direct commands are deployed to keep you trapped right in the viewing cycle.
And that brings us to our final underlying question for this explainer. If a complete narrative of crime, pursuit, the recovery of a stolen bag, and total resolution can be successfully compressed into a single breath, how is this sheer density of micro-storytelling reshaping our fundamental attention spans? We've seen today how every single word, every piece of metadata, and every rapid transition is hyper-optimized for immediate engagement. It's fascinating, it's chaotic, and honestly, it's highly effective. So, as you go about your day and consume your own media, I want you to think about Officer Emmie and the thief car. Look for those invisible structures, the rapid resolutions, and the digital loops designed to hold your focus. Thank you so much for joining me for this deconstruction. Keep questioning the media you consume and keep learning.